All right, let me paint you a picture. My friend, let's call her Sarah. She was living the dream in Austin, Texas, had a good job, amazing food, but man, was she feeling the squeeze. Her one bedroom apartment cost more than my mortgage on my three-bedroom house with a yard. And just going out for casual dinner felt like a strategic financial decision. She was working hard, but she felt like she was just barely treading water. Then she got a solid job offer here in Little Rock. The salary was a little bit less on paper, and I'll be honest, she was hesitant. Little Rock, what's even there? That's what a lot of people think. But she crunched the numbers, and then her jaw hit the floor. That lower salary in Little Rock was going to give her a lifestyle she could only dream about in Austin. She could afford a house with a yard and still have money left over to actually live her life, not just pay for it. Her story isn't unique. Maybe you're feeling that squeeze. Maybe you're scrolling through Zillow, watching your budget get stretched thinner and thinner every month, and you're wondering, is there a better way? What if I told you the secret to unlocking financial freedom might not be a higher salary, but a smarter location? Today, we're going to deep dive into the real cost of living in Little Rock. We're not just going to look at numbers in a vacuum. We're going to stack it up against similar sized metros across the region and even against its in-state neighbor, Fayetteville, Northwest Arkansas, to see where the dollar stretches the furthest. Talking about cost of living can be boring. Something you'd hear from a banker or a real estate analyst, but let's be real. It's about your life. It's about the stress of seeing your grocery bill go up every week. It's about wondering if you'll be able to buy a home ever instead of renting. It's about having financial breathing room to take a vacation or invest in your future or just enjoy a dinner out with your friends. The cost of living isn't a statistic. It's the backdrop to the entire quality of your life. And in times where inflation is on everyone's mind and everyone is feeling it, understanding the geo arbitrage, a fancy term for moving your location to save money, can be a complete game changer. We're going to focus on Little Rock for a key reason. Number one, I live here, and this is where I help people buy and sell real estate, but it often flies under the radar. Everyone talks about explosive growth and cost places like Nashville, Austin, or even Northwest Arkansas. But Little Rock sits as Arkansas's stable, mature capital city with a cost profile that is frankly shocking to many people who are used to the rates in other mid-sized cities. We're going to break it down into three key areas: housing, daily essentials. So first we're going to talk about housing, the big ticket item. This is usually the number one factor, and it's where Little Rock truly shines. Let's get specific. Little Rock versus some regional metros. Compared to cities of similar sizes like Birmingham, Oklahoma City, Little Rock is very competitive, but often comes out slightly ahead in affordability. However, the real shock comes to you when you compare it to boom towns. According to Zillow, the typical home value in Little Rock is around $200,000, which is correct. It's about $200,000 to $250,000. Now let's compare that to Nashville. The typical home value there, $460,000. That's more than double for a price of a small fixer-upper in Nashville. You can get a comfortable, modern family home in Little Rock in a great neighborhood. Renting isn't much different. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in Little Rock is around $800 to $950. In Austin, $1,500 and up. That's a lot. It's a big difference. Little Rock versus Fayetteville, the in-state showdown. We're always in competition. This is the question I hear all the time. Northwest Arkansas is home to Fayetteville the Razorbacks. Springdale, Rogers, and Bentonville kind of encompass that Northwest Arkansas term. It's home to Walmart, Tyson, J.B. Hunt, but all that growth comes with a cost. The premium of prosperity. Fayetteville and the surrounding Northwest Arkansas areas are experiencing rapid growth, and housing costs have skyrocketed as a result. The typical home value in Fayetteville is now consistently 15 to 20% higher than Little Rock. The rental market is also a little higher than Little Rock. It's a different vibe. You're paying a premium for that booming economy. The pristine Ozark Mountains, it's a different scenery, the vibrant university town culture. It's a great area, but it's crucial to know that your dollar won't go as far. Little Rock offers a more balanced, established urban feel at a much more accessible price point. Groceries and utilities. For groceries, you're generally looking at costs that are about 5 to 8% below the national average. Your bill at Walmart or Kroger here will be noticeably lighter than many of the other parts of the country. We also have Trader Joe's and Aldi's that help save money. And then, of course, we have Whole Foods and natural grocers, but you're not going to save money there. Utilities are also a win in Arkansas. We enjoy some of the lower energy costs in the nation, so your monthly power and gas bills won't be a constant source of stress. Now, getting around, this is big. Little Rock's traffic, for the most part, is manageable. You're not dealing with soul-crushing commutes of larger cities. This saves you time, but also tons of money on gas and wear and tear on your car. Car insurance rates in Arkansas are among the lowest in the United States, which offers another layer of saving. So when you're looking at the full picture, it's significantly more affordable of a housing market. We have below average costs for daily necessities, and it's an easy commute if you live in the suburbs. It's a hidden gem for financial sanity. It's not about being the cheapest place in America. It's about the value. It's about what you get for your money. For the price of a cramped apartment and a grueling commute in a hot city, you can have a home, a yard, a shorter drive to work, and money left in your bank account to actually enjoy your life. You can explore the river trail, hiking at Pinnacle Mountain, the food scene in the Soma district. Soma stands for South on Main. You can catch a show at the Robinson Center Theater, all without that underlying financial anxiety. Little Rock offers a balanced, sustainable lifestyle that's becoming increasingly rare. It proves that you don't have to sacrifice culture, amenities, or career opportunities for affordability. You really can have it both ways. Now, this is just a broad overview. The best way to know if a place is right for you is to dig a bit deeper. What are the best school districts? What are the specific neighborhoods like? How's the job market in your field? And that's where I come in. If you found this breakdown helpful, if you're curious about learning more, then do me a favor. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Ask your questions in the comments below. If you need help finding a home in the right neighborhood for you, the link in my bio will let you book a call with me, and we can talk about your goals and what you're looking for in Little Rock.